When a higher court establishes a new rule, foreseeing the extent of its precedential impact or any practical challenges of applying the decision can be difficult. In Pearson v. Callahan, we'll explore whether the Supreme Court could change its rules for evaluating qualified immunity defenses after discovering that they presented some challenges. Afton Callahan invited a police informant into his home to buy drugs. After seeing the drugs, the informant signaled other officers to enter. Additional officers, including Cordell Pearson, entered Callahan's home without a warrant and arrested him. The officers argued that, although not formally adopted in their jurisdiction, under the consent once removed doctrine, they didn't need a warrant. Once an informant is given consent to enter a home, the consent once removed doctrine extends consent to other officers working with the informant. Callahan was convicted in a Utah state court, but had his conviction overturned on appeal. He later brought a 1983 action in the United States District Court for the District Court of Utah, alleging that the search violated his Fourth Amendment rights. Because other courts had adopted the consent once removed doctrine, the District Court concluded that the officers could have reasonably believed that their conduct was authorized under that doctrine. As a result, the District Court granted the officers' motion for summary judgment. Callahan appealed to the 10th Circuit. Following the Saucier procedure, a divided panel first found that the officers violated Callahan's Fourth Amendment rights before moving on to determine and ultimately find that those rights were clearly established at the time of arrest. The 10th Circuit reversed the District Court. The Supreme Court granted cert and directed the parties to address whether Saucier should be overruled.